System Philosophy, Part 1, Philosophy and System Philosophy. System philosophy is the next whole new chapter of philosophy. However, it is built inherently on top of current philosophy. So you need the logic and reasoning from existing field of philosophy before you go into philosophy, system philosophy, so that you know the basics. And it provides a whole new approach that solves fundamental problems of existing field of philosophy, such as barrier of conceptual possibilities and uncertainties. But in general summary, system philosophy is a study of specific systems through philosophical interpretation. And philosophy is generally the study of thinking, although it's an unofficial definition. It means if you try to Wikipedia the definition of philosophy, it's gonna give you something different. And if you Wikipedia or Google the definition of system philosophy, there won't be any information regarding to it. You know, because of course when I'm researching on this topic, I looked up of existing field, existing topic for system philosophy, and there is no actual research. Well, I wouldn't say there is no actual research. It's just that it's not as complete as my current research. It's way different. System philosophy, from its definition, might sound boring because you have yet to understand the reason and benefit of why using systems and what is system. And fundamental concept of system is not an easy concept to master, but it is essential to get grip of it before you get started in system philosophy. I'm gonna skip one thinking example. I think it's pretty bad, so I'm gonna jump to the next one. So I'm gonna provide a thinking example for you about systems. What is a system? For example, the system of human action. You know, like, what would be the system of human action? You know, you say touching would be one, licking would be one, like taking a walk would be a greater abstract type of human action, which belongs to the system of human action. You know, here's a question to you. So, do you think there is a connection between different type of human action? Do you think is there any connection? For example, if I'm taking a walk or I'm thinking about a concept, is there like significant connection between them? Do you know the connection? If you know the connection, what it can do if by knowing the connection? See, these are the questions you have to know before going into before researching into system philosophy. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to read through my note. Before. So there's a complexity of when you try to work on the system is that there are infinite amount of possibilities. You know, like human action, there are infinite amount of possibilities. You know, moving your finger would be one, like greater abstract one would be like going to college, like going to class, like searching a project, researching a project. You know, these are pretty abstract and a huge chunk of human action. So you know, it can be scaled up to very abstract and greater level. At the same time, it can be detailed down to like extremely smaller details. You know, it can be described like fraction of time. How do you explain your action in a fraction of time? So it gets quite complex. Um, so right now I'm building up the concept of system in your mind. So right now the definition should be, a system is an infinite of connected things and possibilities that shares a common related set of conceptual rules. Okay, now for the even greater part is that system philosophy is all about understanding this specifically specialized system at the ultimate scale, such that every single doubt question will be answered systematically and with absolute certainty. Which is basically what I'm often saying. Like the quote I usually regard to system philosophy is, "One system, infinite solution," regarding to the system. Basically, every single question that you ask regarding to system of human action will be answered if I were to have a system of human action, and I actually do. So that's end of part one. So think about what is system and what is system philosophy.